Pints, and my guest tonight here in Crawley is the one and only Katie Price. Katie, welcome to Talking Pints. Good to see you.
And you.
Now,
I got here in time, didn't I? Just about.
She arrived about a minute ago. But that doesn't matter, she did. That'd have been huge disappointment if you hadn't, I can promise you.
Oh.
Now, you sort of arrive in our lives as Jordan in the middle, late 1990s, and suddenly there you are, and everyone's talking about you.
Yeah.
And that's over 25 years ago.
Yes.
And you've never really left our lives. You're there constantly, every bit of your life, the good bits, the disappointing bits. It never, ever goes away. What's it like being that famous? Can you live an ordinary life at all?
Well, I don't think I am famous. I don't know any different. Yeah, but I really don't know any different. When I go home, I just do normal things with my friends. None of my friends are famous. It's like, when you get to know me, people don't understand how I'm, like, out there all the time in the papers, yet I'm just at home normal in my pyjamas, drinking tea and just being normal.
But when you're out and about, you know, you go shopping or you go places, people recognise you, they want selfies or whatever else there are, I don't know.
Yeah, well, they used to. It's more like the kids now, especially Harvey. He's so popular, Harvey.
Yeah, we're going to... Yeah, no. And we're
Sorry, I'm rushing through your questions.
No, don't worry about it. But I mean, you know, and you've done the lot, haven't you? You know, I'm a Celebrity, Big Brother, absolutely. I mean, there's almost nothing. You know, you're the queen of glam, really, aren't you?
Well, the thing that's a shame, there was a programme on the other day which I had absolutely nothing to do with it, called The Rise and Fall of Me. And I was really worried, thinking, oh, my God, what's it going to be about? And actually, it does show that I have done a lot in my life. But nowadays, people are just so interested in writing about putting me down, like rubbish stories, when really they should embrace what I've done. And today, I'm so proud that the petition that I did for Harvey...
Well, this is amazing.
Yeah, can I ask you something about it? So now...
Yeah.
Because I don't know how it goes. It's something to do with the bills. It was in the House of Commons, and now it goes to the House of Lords. What does that mean?
Let's just get the story right. So Harvey, your son,
yes,
you know, was born with some really tough disabilities.
He's got SOD, which is septic optic dysplasia, and basically that's part of the front line of the brain, the pituitary gland. It's abnormal. So that's why he's blind. He's got ADHD, opposite deficit disorder, Prader-Willis. And the list goes on. Tic disorder, obesity. Yeah.
Well, you fought really hard for him. But the thing that surprised me was why a kid like that would be the subject of online abuse. I mean, it seems pretty sick, doesn't it?
Well, there's lots of people out there who are racist. There's lots of people out there who think because you're larger than life, that gives them an excuse to bully you. He can't answer back. And the sad thing is, if they actually met Harvey, it would probably break their heart because he's so innocent. Like, if someone went to push him or, like, hit him, it'd probably be like that and cry. I hate it. So he can't speak for himself, but I can, which is why I did this. Yeah, I mean,
you've been pushing for this online harms bill, which would limit, stop and get people prosecuted who were... The trouble is, so a piece of legislation goes through the House of Commons, it has to go through the House of Lords, it takes time. The difficulty with it is where you draw the line between comment...
But this is the thing.
Yeah.
First of all, whether you love me or hate me, I think this is one of the best things I've ever done in my career.
Yeah.
It's got about, 695,000 signatures.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show there's lots of support out there. And I'm not doing it for myself, I'm doing it to help other people. So I am actually proud of myself for that.
Good. Well,
thank you. What I'm saying, Nigel, I know, like, I'm a bit crazy and nuts, but I can be professional and sensible sometimes. Otherwise, it wouldn't be me, would it? So...
Well, you're also quite an entrepreneur, really, aren't you? I mean, perfume brands, food supplements, clothes and books. I mean, you sold 3 million copies of your books. I mean,
do you know how many books I've got? Does any of you know, actually, how many books I've got out? 52. Bet you didn't know that,
I didn't know as many as that.
Yeah, because I've done, like, pony books, novels. Oh, my God, I'm so due to do my next autobiography 5 years ago. And I tell you what, this one's going to be the best one. I say it about all of them. Oh, my God, the dramas that I have had lately in my life. Well, I've survived it now, so now I'm making a comeback.
No, well, you are.
I really am.
Yeah, I mean, look, I can't work out. You sell millions of books, you do all these things, and yet a couple of years ago you did finish up in a bit of financial difficulty.
The word bankruptcy. Look, a lot of people, I don't care, you can laugh, whatever, but you know, I'm in such a good position, and actually it's quite handy to be in a bankruptcy, I think, for a lot of reasons. So, yeah, if anyone's after it, it's like, we'll join the list. You know what I mean? Well, there you go. But no, but you know...
You've bounced back from that.
Yeah, well, my mental health went downhill, you know, horrible marriages.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to sit here and moan about everything, but yeah, I did hit rock bottom. I was suicidal, tried to kill myself, ended up in the Priory. Like, I could not have got any more rock bottom than I did. And I've come up, shining, happy, sorting myself out, living the dream, as they say, and I'm having a comeback.
Well, you
I might be 44. I know I might not look it because it's been pulled here and there everywhere. But, yeah, there's more to come from me. Bigger and better.
Wow.
Literally.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know quite how to respond to that. Can't get any bigger,
It's
surely.
all right. Well, these are the biggest I've been, actually. But you know what? All my friends say, why do you do it? Because you never, like, show them. But I do it for myself. So, yeah, these are the biggest. So, yeah.
And tell us about OnlyFans, Katie Price.
Oh, my God, I love OnlyFans. So, obviously, I made my career through magazines, newspapers, grafted really, really hard. Nowadays, social media, anyone can say I'm a model, influencer, get their kit off. But why do I want to get my kit off and not get paid for it? Because that's basically what I've done for years. And then OnlyFans, so it has got a stigma. You can get your kit off, have sex, do whatever on it, but then you don't have to do that. So I was a bit wary about doing it, but I really enjoy doing photo shoots. I mean, I absolutely love it. So I decided to join. I asked Channel 4 and the BBC One, because obviously I do documentaries and stuff with them, if I could do it. I said, I promise I won't go nude or anything, because that's not what I do anyway. And they agreed, so that's why I'm doing it. So anyone who wants to sign up, you get to see what goes on in my life and see what a 44-year-old looks like. MILF. Hey.
And you're doing phenomenally well on it, aren't you?
Yeah, the thing is with me, look, I've had money and then you lose money, had it, and money's not everything in the world, you know what I mean? Like, in fact, it's the root to all evil in my life. You know, I've had to pay this person, that person, that person. And then you realise who your real friends are when you go through a tough time. But I know I'll always earn. Even this table I could sell and make it look, like, sellable. Like, anything. I'm like, yeah, I'm just me, aren't I?
Now, one of the negatives has been your driving record.
Yeah, I'm on my... Actually, today I was doing my online driving course, actually.
Really?
Oh, my God, 8 hours it was. Jesus.
But, Katie, I have to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Much as many people in this country, you know, respect you and admire you, some don't, but a lot do.
Is this a telling off?
We don't want you back on the roads.
Oh, I do. And do you know what, right? I'm going to say something there. Back on the road. So the reason I've been banned, they call it totting up. I live in the country and 3 of our houses have all got the same postcode. So I never get all my posts. But the judge never believed me, and then it was the same judge again and again. She just had it in for me, make an example. But I do agree, the last time was drink driving. And yeah, but even mentally I wasn't right. I went to the Priory before. There's no excuse. I'm just thankful that I didn't hurt anyone.
Well, the drink driving, of course, is bad, but there's been quite a few other incidents, really, haven't there, generally?
Which ones? Tell me.
I can't keep up myself. What exactly?
Yes.
Why don't you just give up driving?
Well, do you know, I was going to bring a range out of mobility scooters. So obviously, I broke my feet. You may laugh, but I broke my feet. I've had life-changing injuries 2 years ago, so I have got, like, 4 mobility scooters that I kitted out. Because, yeah, normally when you see, like, people on them, they're boring, aren't they? So I might bring out a range of mobility scooters.
Well, is that the next big plan?
Well, actually, you have to wait and see. What am I doing next?
No, the book and stuff.
Oh, yes, the book. I'm going to do a theatre tour after the summer. Yep. I'm doing my memorabilia, because I've got so much stuff, like bras and stuff, if anyone wants any. I don't know, I'm just putting my thinking hat on. Yes, what else? Doing my reality shows, documentaries. I want to do a lot of crime stuff, and I still want to train to be a paramedic. I'm still going to do it, and I'm still going to do it, yeah.
There's no stopping you, is there?
No, well, I was training to be a registered nurse before I got into this awful industry. I was doing the Project 2000, didn't finish it. So I am a caring person. I love people, and, yeah, people don't ever get to see that side of me, unfortunately. They just see the trashy Kate in the papers, wearing this, doing that, whatever. Boring. I think a lot of journalists, they've got a lot to say for themselves.
Well, they've written about your marriages and relationships endlessly, and that must, in the end, get you down a bit.
Yeah, that's why I was in the Priory. The thing is, they always say a source says this. What, HP sauce or ketchup? What sauce? There is no sauce. And my mum has been really ill, and there was a story about a month ago that went in, and they made out that my mum made these comments, but we know it was impossible for my mum to have made them comments. But what they don't like is I've probably got more people on my social media than the amount of papers or magazines they sell. So when I out them and then they, like, come crawling, oh, please, can you take it down? Can you not say that about the journalists? Well, don't say stuff about me then. Works both ways, you know?
Given that your currency and anything about you will go into gossip columns or whatever it is, surely the most difficult thing is knowing who to trust as friends.
Trust and loyalty for me. Like, I've just been betrayed in every way. Managers, husbands, friends, you name it. So, but I'm still, like, looking for friendship and stuff and love. I'm never giving up.
No, but it is hard, isn't it? It is hard.
It is hard, but I'm a survivor. But not everyone's going to be like it, are they? So...
No, I think it's, you know, I mean, the press, mind you, I suppose in one way, the press can be very good to you as well, can't they?
Back in the day, we had a good relationship. You know, the Sun signed me, so I didn't work for the Daily Star. Then the Daily Star signed me, so I didn't work with the Sun. And it was like give and take. But now it's like bash, 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 bash. Like, what else can they say? Literally.
So you really dislike the press now?
I just think they've got no respect. I am a human being. They've seen how bad mentally I've been, and yet they still, honestly, every single day there's a story. Every day.
Literally.
I know.
Literally.
And, like, I don't know what the fascination is about me. I really don't. I go home, like, put my pyjamas and that one, and it's like... The funny thing is, the other day, my 8-year-old daughter, a letter come through the post, Jordan Trading. She was like, Mum, who's Jordan? Why has this come through the letterbox? I went, it's me. She went... No, it's not. You're my mum and you're Katie Price. I went, but my name was Jordan. She's like, what? Who's Jordan? So isn't that fascinating? She has no idea. So I said, it's like OnlyFans. So...
Well, I have to say, Katie Price...
I could sit here and talk for ages.
I know. I have to say, you know, as I said at the start of this, you arrived in our lives, whether we wanted it or not, in the 1990s.
Have you always liked me or not, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Be honest.
I've got a feeling...
You can sum it up there, then. You like me, I like you. There you go.
There you are. But don't tell anybody. Because...
Don't worry, you're not going to be my next husband. I'm done with that. Or are you married? I don't know. Joking.
We'll talk about it afterwards. Now, we're coming towards... Can I just say, you've been through some very tough times. I know you have.
Yeah.
I can see you're very positive. You've turned it all around. Big hand, please, for Katie Price.
Thank you.